Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum class. This is Miss Sidra Iqbal, visiting teacher of the Department of History and Arts, Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Bank Road Campus, Lahore. I am here with the series of Economic History of Pakistan for the Masters of History, for the students of Masters of History. The course code is HIST 4118. So I am here with the series of Economic History of Pakistan. In this series, the next topic which we discuss today is the major crops of Pakistan. Today we will discuss about the major crops which cultivated in Pakistan. We discuss about it. Previously, we discussed about natural resources, about the agriculture, about the livestock farming, and many other things. Now we will discuss major crops of Pakistan. First of all, to introduce the crops, we will give the introduction. In Pakistan, farm production is dominated by a few crops which account for almost 60% of GDP from agriculture. Cropping systems vary widely because of variations in agroclimatic and soil conditions. Wheat is the major winter crop in all regions of the country. In summer, rice, cotton, and maize are grown in areas suitable for their productions. Basically, the farm production, or we can say that the crops are the 60% of the GDP of Pakistan from agriculture, and these crops are cultivated or the suitable for their productions in many areas. Crop production takes place both on irrigated and dry land, with irrigated agriculture contributing about 80% of the total production. The five major crops are wheat, rice, cotton, sugarcane, and maize. The economic significance of these major crops: crop production takes place both on irrigated and dry land, with irrigated agriculture contributing about 80% of the total production. The five major crops are wheat, rice, cotton, sugarcane, and maize. The economic significance of these major crops is briefly described in the following paragraphs. Major crops of Pakistan. The most important crops are wheat, sugarcane, maize, oilseeds, cotton, and rice. scores against and pulses, which together account for more than 75% of the value of total crop output. These are the major crops of the Pakistan, which is more than 75% of the value of total crop output. Wheat. First of all, we will discuss the wheat. Self-sufficiency in wheat can be achieved and sustained only if wheat yields are increased beyond past levels. This can be done by bringing more area under certified wheat seeds. गंदुम जो है बेसिकली पाकिस्तान के अंदर सबसे ज़्यादा काश्त होने वाली फसल है, और पाकिस्तानी ज़मीन में जो ख़ास तौर पे जिन पे नहरी पानी लगता है वहाँ पे गंदुम की जो पैदावार है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होती है। और ये वो गंदुम जो है उसका एक ख़ास हिस्सा जो है वो जीडीपी और गवर्नमेंट को जो है वो रेवेन्यू भी प्रोवाइड करता है, और जीडीपी में भी इसका एक ख़ास हिस्सा है। इसके अलावा गंदुम जो है वो पाकिस्तान के अंदर सबसे ज़्यादा खाई जाने वाली फसल है, और 100% लोग जो हैं विद इन पाकिस्तान जो वीट यूज़ करते हैं। 8% only 10% of the wheat growing area is being sown with certified wheat seed, as against the minimally desired 20%. Further increase in yield can be realized through improved cultural practices, greater attention to tillage and harvesting, more balanced and timely use of fertilizer, and higher water use efficiency. Yield levels in the Barani areas of Pakistan are exceptional low, but yield can be increased if special attention is given to yield can be increased if special attention is given to technology generation and dissemination in these areas. यील्ड का जो लेवल है वो बरानी एरियाज़ जो पाकिस्तान के हैं वो एक्सेप्शनली कम है, वहाँ पे उसकी पैदावार जो है अंडर इरिगेशन एंड अबाउट 1.380 स्पेशल अटेंशन जो है वो अगर टेक्नोलॉजी की तरफ और डिसमिनेशन की तरफ दी जाए इन दीज एरियाज़ में तो इसको इंक्रीज़ किया जा सकता है। Particular attention should be given to the development of appropriate tillage and planting equipment, research in the development of new wheat varieties, will also have to place greater emphasis on disease resistant, late planted and short duration varieties, and on cultivars suited to stressed environments. In 99F/92, wheat was grown over some 7.877 million hectares, about 6.497 million hectares under irrigation, and about 1.380 under rained condition. The yields obtained were 2170 kg per hectare under irrigation and 1100 1146 kg per hectare without irrigation. Since 1975 to 76, the area under irrigated wheat had steadily increased from about 4.594 million hectares, and the area under rained wheat has declined from about 1.517 million hectares. The per hectare yields over this period have increased 30% for irrigated wheat and 97% of rained wheat. Rice. For in previous slides we discussed about the wheat, its growth, its cultivation and its production. Now we are going to discuss about the rice. Rice is the second most important economic crop in Pakistan. Pakistan appears to have a comparative advantage in producing the highly valued aromatic basmati rice. गंदम के बाद चावल जो है वो दूसरी बड़ी फसल है जो पाकिस्तान के अंदर इकोनॉमिक क्रॉप भी है ये पाकिस्तान की, और पाकिस्तान appears to have a comparative advantage in producing the high value aromatic basmati rice. Basmati has been a major export of Pakistan and generates substantial revenue for the government from export duties. The government has adopted a number of policy measures to promote larger production of basmati. The major rice growing province, Punjab and Sindh, account for 54 and 36% respectively of the area planted. Basmati is grown in the Punjab in 1988 to 1989. The area under rice was 2.042 million hectares and the average yield was 1567 kg per hectare. In 1991 to 1992, the area under rice was 2.097 million hectares, an increase of 23% over 1975 to 1976. Its average yield over this period has varied from 1531 to 1531 to 1741 kg per hectare, with the mean of 1600 609 kg per hectare. Cotton. After wheat, cotton occupies the largest area of the crops in Pakistan. Economically, it earns the largest export revenue. In addition to the lint cottonseed for oil and meal accounts for 80% of the national oilseed production. In 1991 to 1992, cotton was grown over about 2.836 million, with G1% of this area in Punjab. Since 1975 to 1976, the area under cotton has increased by 53%. In Punjab, the yield increased from 249 kg per hectare in 1975 to 76 to 849 kg per hectare in 1991 to 1992. In 1991 to 1992, cotton was grown over about 2.836 million hectare, with G1% of this area in Punjab. Since 1975 to 1976, the area under cotton has increased by 53%. In Punjab, the yield increased from 249 kg per hectare in 1975 to 1976 to 849 kg per hectare in 1991 to 1992. Pakistan is an efficient producer of cotton, and it can therefore ordinarily produce cotton at price equal to or lower than international long trend prices, except in abnormal years of glut or high subsidies by other cotton producing countries. In such years, the government has to protect the farmers through subsidies. Given the difference between yields abroad and those obtained in Pakistan, it is clear that Pakistan has a long way to go to realize its full potential. Toward this end, it is necessary to strengthen research and extension services relating to cotton in the country. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can comment. I hope students you can understand the in this lecture we discuss the major crops of the Pakistan, like wheat, rice and cotton, which has the large part in the economical development. So I hope you can understand. If you have any query, you can call me anytime. Thank you so much.